Greetings, this is the Timeshare Traveler. Today is episode 99. This is about a recent Club Wyndham owner update that I had. Just to go through the overview before I go into the details, I had a great salesperson, and I'll go into why I felt I had a great salesperson. Very informed, I learned a lot. And then they recommended a purchase of Hawaiian Deed because I love coming to Hawaii, as you probably noticed recently with all the stays I've been having. And they showed me a situation where the maintenance costs was cheaper than my current method of doing Worldmark credits and Club Pass, and I'll walk you through that. Then I had the question of, well, the benefits of having Club Wyndham, maybe I should buy used, and so I'll go through that as well. And then the last thing I'll leave you with is a discussion of travel and leisure go, which is similar to travel up. And just wanted to talk to you about that, just so you keep that in mind for future updates. Before I do that, I'll tell you a little bit about my channel, then I'm going to go right into details. Welcome back. So I want to talk about, again, I had a great salesperson. I learned a lot. And she listened to all I own. She understood and reviewed my Worldmark position, and then she went through what else I own. She went through the whole pick program, which allows you to get status as well, and more importantly, understand how I used it. So she thought about, because she was going back and forth about, say, hey, I'm a salesperson. I'm here to present you offers. She said I could give you more Worldmark points. But I said, I think given you coming to Hawaii and with the maintenance fees, it's time for you to have some of the Club Wyndham. She might be biased, but again, because she listened and so forth, I thought she was a really good salesperson. So she realized I've loved Hawaii and knows how I've been using it. And she said most locations are Club Wyndham, so maybe you should have Club Wyndham because you get better inventory availability, a lot of things like that. So I thought that was a really helpful look. So anyway, so that's a good salesperson, and that's what you should always look for. Now let me go to the next. And of course, it's an owner update, so they're going to offer you what you should buy. It's a sales presentation, and so they recommended a purchase of Hawaii Deed. And that meant I could continue to use my Worldmark points. I could, leverage the Club Pass available, thus far hadn't been a problem. Or I could have the Hawaii Deed, so I actually get priority, so I wouldn't have to wonder about that. Although there's been recent changes to the Worldmark site. Now you can see availability on Club Pass online. You still can't book it, but you can look at that. And actually, I'm going to do a short video showing you that here just right after this slide. And was presented two options for Hawaii Deeds. One was a Kona Hawaiian, one was a Royal Sea Cliff. Price was, we'll just call it $30,000. I don't want the specific numbers. May have been unique to my situation, what they had at the day. So, but it's a general idea. It was about $30,000. Now made it so you can get inventory availability for those resorts, even on Club Pass. So I wanted to just add that to my owner update list, and I happen to know one, so I'm going to pick Kona, Hawaii, because there's several there. And I'll pick the Club Pass one, which is the current place I'm staying, actually. And you bring that up, and I'll show you how you can check availability. Now, it's actually very similar. You can see over to the right here, it says View Monthly Availability. Click on that. Lovely resort, by the way. You'll be seeing a review of that before you see this video. And then I'll choose a 2-bedroom deluxe. And you can see here I'm in October, November, but if I scroll out a little bit, you can see now you get out in March, there is available. And you look down at the bottom, the green is more than 8 suites available, the yellow is 4 to 7. And then hurry less than 3 if it's the sort of pink red. So I hope that was helpful. That walks you through how you can find the inventory, leveraging Club Pass information. You still have to call the number, but you can actually look and see about availability, which saves you a whole lot of time. Hope you enjoyed. And I wanted to show that I actually went through the math right there. They gave me plenty of time. Again, that was a good salesperson, and said, hey, I want to look at actually what you've got in front of me, comparing it to what I've been doing, which is the Club Pass plus points. So the cost with Club Pass for the Kona Hawaiian was 12,500 Worldmark credits. That's off peak season. And that's about $1,150 in maintenance fee. Again, I'm just ballparking. It's close enough, and that'll go up every year. But so, and then $90 for Club Pass made the total of $1,250. Looking at the Club Wyndham deed, however, it was closer to 1,000. I think it was like 1,020, something like that. So that made it. They were right. It was cheaper, and I'd had this done before. And the last time I did it, the maintenance fees plus Club Pass it was cheaper to use Worldmark. But this was actually a good deal. So after the presentation, I said I wasn't ready to upgrade, and that mostly because I have plenty of points at the moment, but I'm thinking about it. And then I kind of was walking down the street in Kona, and there was a timeshare resale. So I glanced at the board, they had out front, and the same thing was available to me for $5,000. Same points, same maintenance fees. However, there's no status. Because I had other timeshares, the pick system would give me gold, and really that benefits me mostly in that I'd have 60 days. In the last 60 days, I potentially get a 30% off, and but that's only if the inventory is available for within that 60 days. You could save 30%. And the other thing with gold was I'd get to pick my room. I'm not that particular about the rooms. I mean, it's a nice feature, but I thinking for $25,000, the features that I give up for the status are probably worth it to me because I have all the other Worldmark points. But that's just me personally, and I wanted to go through my thought process, and you might see it differently. The perks might be worth it for you, but that weren't for me. So anyway, that was sort of my thought process. And let me last leave you with another comment about Worldmark and Travel Up. There's another feature called Travel and Leisure Go, and that allows you, it's just right off the Travel and Leisure website. You click on tips and it lets you look at it, and you can try it for 60 days. And it has some of the same features, and I asked the sales team, which didn't know about it, what was the difference between that and Travel Up. And so far, no one's been able to quantitatively give me that information. So if people are pressuring you to do an upgrade because you got to have Travel Up, $14.95 versus just buying more points just to have that. If you need the points and you want the points, that's when you buy them. Don't, in my opinion, and don't buy it just for Travel Up, because it's really just, you can do that. $14.95 would take a lot to generate $6,000 worth of sales. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks for listening.